What is going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. So today's video, I'm really trying to get like a lot of stuff done. The whole entire car pretty much is like sanded so we can final clear it. Said last video I got this done, the quarter panel on the trunk. Basically all I have is the other quarter panel on the roof. So I'm 100% getting that done, hopefully like right now. And then I'm gonna take the body kit off, start sanding all that. Cause like I said, I'm not gonna bring it to work this weekend just because the trailer's not 100% ready. So I'm just gonna start working on everything. Basically, I'm just gonna set up the camera, do some time lapse, pull this thing back so I can get to this side. And I just wanna get this thing done. I'm so tired of sanding on it, and I'm sure, it's boring to watch sanding. So pull this thing out, get it done, and then keep moving. Okay, so that is the first step done on that quarter panel. So I'm just wet sanding it with 400 on the block, and you can see it gets it nice and flat. But an issue that I'm actually having on this quarter panel more than anything else, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's little silver dots kind of everywhere. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What that is it's the flake. I'm sanding through like to the flake. So must have, I don't know, maybe there was some dry flake just like laying on the paper or whatever, and when I was clearing it kind of just dropped in because I'm not sanding it that much, but so that kind of sucks. You're always going to see these, and that's one of the things that I was concerned with. I knew that was going to happen like here and there, but for whatever reason this quarter panel has like a lot more than the rest of the car. But yeah, anyways, just gonna go over it. The final step, 600 on the DA wet, and just be super careful because I don't want more silver spots everywhere. Then I'll end up taking this off, put the roof up, do the roof. Then I gotta go around, basically do all the edges, which isn't a huge deal. Basically just scratch pad, like Scotch-Brite. And then yeah, it's ready. So then I'll take all the parts off and basically start sanding them. Small update, but this back panel now on the trunk is done. So the trunk is completely done. This quarter panel is completely done. All I have to do is go over that door and that fender with 600, like on the DA, but I'm going to do that last. I want to do the roof because I haven't touched it yet, and it's, kind of a big deal. So I'm just gonna get the speecher top off and then put it off to the side. Then I'm gonna put the roof up and get to that. Anyway, I got that up, but the Corvette is currently outside, and I just have the worst anxiety about it being outside. There's supposed to be like a storm coming, and I don't live in like the worst area, but I'm always like checking the camera, checking on the car. So I'm gonna try and put this thing over here because this is gonna take a while to do this. I'm gonna have to tape up all the like window openings because I don't want like sand stuff going on the seats and all in the interior. So I'm gonna tape up all the windows and yeah, cover the dash, all that. Then start wet sanding and get that all done. It's gonna take a while, so it'll probably be dark, and I'd rather get the Corvette in here before dark. And yeah, so I'm gonna try and just stick this thing over here, move all this junk out of the way for now. Then I can work on it here, and then I can just pull the Corvette up here, and then I can work on the body kit and all that stuff right over here, have this area wide open. Because yeah, I'm gonna be driving the Corvette because I have changed the oil pan on the truck, and I need to be able to easily take it in and out. And when I park it back here, I can only park it sideways because it's too long to fit like in here. So it takes up literally half the entire garage, and then I can't do anything unless I pull the Corvette out, and that sucks. So just gonna do some shuffling around and then get this roof done. I'll have tons of room to get the Corvette through here, park it back there, and then I can still work on like this whole side of the car, do the whole roof, and then I have enough room around the car that I can comfortably work on this side of the roof as well. So I can get the whole car done now and not have to worry about the Corvette getting, you know, hit with hail or rain or whatever's gonna happen. So that's cool. Now I'm just gonna bring the Corvette back in and start taping this thing up. We can start wet sanding the roof. Okay, so that is all of like the main body sanding done, other than kind of like just around the edges. I just got to go around with a scratch pad basically once I get to the bumpers and then like the side skirt on the other side, get all that off, take this trim back off, and then just sand up here a little bit, scratch pad the edges, get all that done. But other than that, it's 100% done, ready for final clear. I didn't like actually burn through anywhere, which is always a concern and a worry kind of when you're wet sanding, especially with such aggressive, like, you know, 400 and 600. But I did come across a couple more little silver flakes, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it was bound to happen. Yeah, I'm just pumped to get it re-cleared, final cleared, and then basically start putting it back together. Once I get the body like final cleared, then I can actually like put the windows back in, the front and back, and then start putting the doors all together pretty much. So basically, once I get the body cleared, then I'll do the body kit and stuff once it's all sanded. But there is one thing that I haven't even painted yet, and it's the spoiler. So I'm gonna have to get on that, but also I actually bought something for this car, kind of like a last minute thing, something that I've actually always wanted, you know, for the S14. And actually I had fake ones on the S14, but this one's gonna have real ones, and I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's gonna be cool, but they need to be painted. So I'm just gonna wait on the spoiler until those parts come in, because that's, you know, there's no sense painting things, you know, 2 separate times. So paint those together. But other than that, it's not gonna hold the car up at all. I can have the whole entire car done and then just put those pieces on like last pretty much with the spoiler. So yeah, as far as the car goes, it's pretty much there. I just gotta re-clear it and do the body kit, which is not gonna take as long as like the car because there's like less surface area, but also maybe the speedster top I might block just because it is like really flat and has a lot of flat surfaces, but side skirts, bumpers, stuff like that, everything else, I'm just gonna DA and like hand sand. I'm not gonna block it, so it's gonna go way quicker because like it's so far down, you're never gonna see it. It's also fiberglass and plastic parts, which are never straight anyways, so there's really no sense spending the extra time to do that. So yeah, it's a lot of talking, a lot of sanding, but I think also what I might do with this video, like this might be the last video that I make until the car is like completely done, because now is the point where it's like, it looks like this, and then it's gonna look pretty much the exact same as what I just did before I sanded it on camera without putting it all back together and stuff. So I think this is gonna be the last video that I make until the car is done. I'm really hoping that that's like maximum like a month. I'm pretty sure now, you know, in a month the car will be Re-cleared, body kit, re-cleared. Parts will be in, on, car will be back together. And then I can do basically like one really good video of just the car being done, and that's gonna be sick. So I'm super excited about that. I don't know, I might make some more videos until then, but I kind of don't see the point in it. So appreciate you guys watching as always. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. And I'll see you in the next one.